I wanted to begin this conversation by just throwing that out there as an option for anyone who is ready for their hair to be locked instantly. Hey, what's up, beautiful people? Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, thanks so much for stopping by. And if you're not new here, thank you even more for returning. This is a community for anyone interested in locks, hair, womanhood, self-care. So if you're interested in anything like that, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Leave me some comments down below. Check out my other videos, and I know you will love this community. There's only one rule here, and that is you have to leave some love. So find a way to leave some love in the comments by giving us a thumbs up here, by hitting that subscribe button. Leave some love, leave some comments, talk to each other, ask questions. And I know that this will be exactly what I planned for it to be, and that is a safe space for naturalistas to come and embrace their journey and encourage other people while they're on the journeys of their own. And remember, everyone is on a journey of their own, but they're never on their own. So I want you guys to come here. I'm serious. Leave me comments down below, letting me know how I can be supportive to you at whatever stage you are in your journey. If you're new like me, like I said, welcome to the Loc community. I will welcome you with open arms, as I have been welcomed with open arms by so many wonderful people. So just let me know how I can be here for you. Today we're talking about how to make hair lock faster. So it's gonna be good. If you're interested in that, you will love this video. And I want your opinions because, like I always say, I can talk to myself while I'm filming these videos, but there's nothing like hearing your feedback in the comments and just getting your opinion on some of these topics. So never feel afraid to share your opinions with me and with other people here on the channel. I found this to be a very common question, that is, how do you get your hair to lock faster? And at first, I didn't know that there was a way to get your hair to lock faster. Of course, there are things such as instant locks, where you can get your natural hair sort of intertwined and matted by a professional, by a loctician. And that way you kind of avoid the different stages of the lock process and come out with your hair looking like it's already locked. I didn't want my journey to be like that, but I do not judge anyone who decides to start like that. So I wanted to begin this conversation by just throwing that out there as an option for anyone who is ready for their hair to be locked instantly. And I know some of you in this community already have told me that you have instant locks, and I love it. I mean, however you want to start your journey, it is yours. So don't let anyone make you feel a certain type of way. If you want to jump in with instant locks and avoid some of the various stages of the lock journey, that is totally fine. It's completely up to you. But like I said, I did not realize that there was a way to get your hair to lock faster. I just thought you had to kind of wait it out and it'll do its own thing. And I mean, that's true. You do have to wait for your hair to do its own thing. But I realized that my mom and I do things a little bit differently regarding our locks, and we got locked on the same day. We have really similar hair textures and hair types, but my hair is appearing to lock faster than my mom's. So I was like, maybe there is a way to get your hair to lock a little bit faster, and I wanted to share some of those things with you today. But I have to put out a disclaimer here really quickly, because how long it takes your hair to lock really depends on a bunch of different factors, like hair type, hair density, hair length, lock size, lock length. So I want you guys to keep those things in mind. Whether your hair was permed before you got locks, whether it was natural, there are a bunch of different factors that determine how quickly your hair locks. So keep that in mind. Still, there are a few things you can do to make sure your locks have a chance to thrive. So without further ado, that was the longest intro ever, but thank you guys for bearing with me. The first thing that you can do to help your hair lock faster is remember, water is your friend. Use water daily. Mist your hair in the shower. Mist it in the morning when you get up. Use your spray bottle at night. A couple hours before you tie down your hair so it has a chance to dry again. You don't want to tie down your hair while it's wet. But remember, you guys, water, water, water. If you have a hair type or texture that's similar to mine, remember when we were loose natural, what did our hair do when we put water on it? Now I'll give you guys a second to put that in the comments below. But if you have a hair texture similar to mine, which is 4C hair, if you're in the 4 family at all, you know that any bit of water on our hair causes it to shrink up and coil together really tightly. And that's exactly what we want our locks to do. That's what we need our hair to do in order to lock properly. So keep that in mind. If you really want your hair to lock quickly, go ahead and add water to your routine daily. And it doesn't have to be any excessive amounts, just a mist in the morning or a mist in the afternoon. Like I said, I love to steam my hair in the shower, which just consists of leaving a shower cap off, so I don't use shower caps anymore. I just spray rose water, jump in the shower, and let all the steam get into my locks. So that I have found helps a ton because I'm already losing my 2-strand twist pattern in my locks. So I think that has a lot to do with it. The second thing you can do to make your hair lock faster is to retwist any loose locks, you guys. I have just figured this out, that if your locks are loose or unraveling, go ahead and twist them back up, especially if you started with 2-strand twists. But even if you started with coils, take care of the locks. Make sure they're staying in the formation. Of course, if you're free-forming locks, you have a whole different experience in that you do not have to do anything to your hair. You literally just let it do its own thing. But if you started in a systematic, uniformed way with a grid pattern and coils or a grid pattern and twists, make sure you're keeping up with your locks. And if they're unraveling, retwist them so that they can have a chance to stay together in that same uniformed consistency that you started with. And the last thing that you can do to help your hair lock faster is to cover your crown. Keep it wrapped if you're just lounging around. During the day, I kind of just let my locks breathe because I don't want to keep them covered in the sense that I'm suffocating them. But if I'm laying down, if I'm just kind of chilling around the house and I know I'm going to be laid out on cotton pillows or linen fabrics, really any type of material that dries out the hair, I make sure that I put my wrap on, I put my bonnet on, and keep my babies covered because I don't want them to have any kind of breakage or damage. And that's pretty much all I have for you today on this topic. If you have another experience or other tips that can help hair lock faster, leave them in the comments below. Share your knowledge and wisdom with the community. I'm not an all-knowing person. I love to learn, and I'm literally just sharing my experience and what I'm learning as I'm learning with you guys. So anything in the comments that can help me out or help anyone else in the community, please feel free to leave some love. Remember, that's the only rule we have here at Alexis and Company, is to leave some love. Speaking of love, I love you guys. Thank you to all the new subscribers. Thank you to anyone who's binge watching these videos. You guys are helping me to reach my goal every single day, and I love you for that. I'm forever grateful. Peace and light, you guys. Peace and light.